So I sat in that chair right there for a little while. But when you be still like that, the snow just accumulates on your body. So I got a little more adventurous in my soul. So now I'm gonna go this way and just, I don't know, maybe I'll run into some wildlife. Or not, because I think they would be really, really cold right now. I think it's 13, but I'm not sure. Oh, and here are those cool, my neighbor has a lot of lights on right now, and they shine over here on our property. And it's just really cool. I love the little strips of light they create through the trees. Really nice. That's a lot of snow. I'm kind of concerned of, well, it's not going to melt anytime soon because after tonight we're going back into the single digits. So this deep snow is just going to stay here and it's going to get deeper tonight. Oh, I love that strip of light. That's so cool. It sounds really loud over here. It's really snowing hard. Oh, that's so pretty. I love how light shows up on snow. There's some more strips. Here's a little one. It's the little things in life. Light strips and snow. Makes my day complete. Oh, I think it's getting deeper. This path is a flat path, but it is hard to walk through. But it's beautiful. Oh, I know why it's making so much noise. It's because this tree, I guess this tree still has leaves on it. Ridiculous. Ugh. It's very noisy. Wow. That's where most of the noise in this forest is coming from, this tree. It's too bad that cold weather makes your nose run. That's just too bad. After I'm done with this adventure, I will go get a hot shower. We've already eaten dinner. We ate early. And then I don't know, I'll get some sort of snack or something. And we're gonna watch videos. Oh, did I just see something move? Maybe my imagination. I wish a fox would run past me right now. Then my life would be really complete. So her property goes way up there, and boy, I can't tell you how tempted I am to go up there. But my adventurous self is arguing with my common sense self because it's gonna be really hard to get up there, and then it might be equally as hard to get back down. Oh, more light strips. Squirrel. Just kidding. That's how easily I get distracted. I don't know. Oh, it's so pretty. I can't stand how pretty it is. Let me look at my footprints. That's ridiculous. I don't know. Do I want to disturb all that beautiful snow that way, or do I want to go back the way I came? And is it snowing harder? Because that tree is sounding crazy now. Huh. I wonder what time it is. Oh, I think it's around 6 o'clock, maybe, or not even 6. I don't know. I didn't even keep track. I'll go back into my deep footprints. The funny thing is, as deep as these are, they might be full and completely covered over by the morning. Because tonight we're supposed to get anywhere from 5 to 8 more inches, something like that. And we got over a foot today. I'm a little tired to do that math yet, because I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to get a what I usually do is get my aluminum yardstick as my official snow measuring tool. It's kind of like a tradition ever since we moved to the Hudson Valley in 2010. And actually 2010, we moved up here in November of 2010, and the day after Christmas, there was a blizzard that we weren't really prepared for, but whatever. We didn't have much time to prepare for it, but anyway, we had everything we needed though, except a blower, and we were in a rental house. Anyway, that was the one year that we definitely couldn't even open the doors to the house because the snow had come halfway up the door. So I say it's a good memory because it was exciting. I love snow. My husband's not as fond of it as before. Even though the snowblower is supposed to help, today it didn't crank. And that made him cranky, no pun intended. Look at that light strip. That's so nice. I made it extra special because now it's like a little ledge. It's a little snow ledge with light on it. I gotta cut this stupid thing off the path. I keep forgetting. It's a thorny multiflora rose, and and it just stuck to my arm. It's got thorns all over it, but anyway. I can hear a train. That's the first train I've heard all day. Really, the only sounds we've heard today are people who shouldn't be driving because there's a travel ban. Not many, but maybe 8 to 10 different trucks or so that I don't think qualified as plows or anything. And then we heard official snow plows. And one loud four-wheeler came by. I guess they were trying to have fun, but I don't think they really knew what they were doing. And that's about it. It's been pretty silent, but right now I hear what I think might be the interstate off in the distance. Because of course that would be something that they'd have to plow so people can get from like Jersey and Pennsylvania over to Connecticut. So they'd have to take I-84. Anyway, back to where the chairs are buried. This is a great snow. It's nice and fluffy and lightweight. It's easy to brush off. It should be easy to shovel, which we might end up having to do if this blower doesn't crank tomorrow. I'm really tempted to stay here longer. I'm not really cold, but the snow is coming down pretty hard and just collects on my clothes, and it's making all of my gloves wet because I brought extra gloves I always tend to bring extra gloves. But so many gloves. You can't really live in New York without having multiple pairs of gloves. I probably have 20 pairs. And you can see I just left my chair a minute ago and it's already accumulated. But see, it's so easy to, yeah, I'm not gonna sit there again. They're really full. I just love it. Everybody hates it, but I love it. Although I might have to shovel the driveway tomorrow. But whatever, I've done it before. It's good exercise. I'll try not to have a heart attack. My chaise lounges are just completely buried. I don't know which way I want to go. I really just don't want to go at all. I just like to stay up here. If I had a tent and I wasn't directly on the ground in the tent, I had a cot or something with a lot of blankets, I think I could make it. Because I'm really warm right now. The only part of me that's a little chilly is one hand that doesn't have a glove on it, and my thighs for some reason. Maybe they're more exposed above the boots. But the rest of me is really warm. Toes are fine. I'm kind of having a hard time believing that it's 13 degrees. Now tomorrow, I can't remember what the temperature's supposed to be. Maybe something in the single digits. Oh, off in the distance I can see the snowplow. But that might be a private snowplow because for some reason, well, that's where our line is. Fishkill Village or Fishkill Town starts at that cul-de-sac where you see the blinking lights. And this side is not. So he does not do our road. That's I guess a Wappinger. I don't know. It's hard to keep things straight when you live on a line. Who does what? Who's responsible for what? It's really kind of annoying. Same thing happened when we moved here in 2010 because we didn't have a problem because we weren't directly on the line, but our neighbors had to pay taxes in Westchester and Putnam counties because their house was officially sitting on county line. So that's how it goes. But anyway, oh, these trees. Oh, I just can't get enough of these trees. This little clump of beautiful Christmas trees right here. And this tree is our saucer magnolia tree, which, like the forsythia, it'll be wanting to bloom soon too. Really hard to believe when you have more than a foot of snow on the ground that soon I'll be taking videos of our amazing spring. And there's our little cottage all nestled. I'm trying to decide if I see any smoke coming out. I think I do. Really right now the only person who's, well, not a person, the only one that's enjoying the fire right now is probably our cat. I imagine my husband might have moved upstairs by now. Anyway. I don't want to go home. I do and I don't. I don't think the lights are going to work out tonight. These boot covers help a lot to keep the snow from getting inside my boot. I like it when there's a limited sight distance driving conditions. Here's the saucer magnolia. Has lots of buds on it. I kind of see these buds on it almost all winter. Every year. But they just stay like this until they think it's time, and sometimes they're wrong and then they get burned. Sometimes they bloom too early and then we have a really cold night or a frost or something, and then they get burnt around the edges, and I hate it when that happens. Must be a lot of snow on that cul-de-sac over there because he is taking a long time to plow. He's not making much noise either. The plows that come on our road are loud and they rumble and they vibrate the house. But I don't even hear that plow. So it'll be interesting what happens overnight, how much more snow we'll get, because the back door, as you saw in the video before this, I can't walk out that door. Still not as bad as the blizzard of 2010. We've had other major snowstorms. Now I hear them. We've had other major snowstorms, many, since 2010, because that's a long time ago. And we've had problems with the depth of snow walking or driving. But the media just makes everything worse for some places, because they've been wrong many times where it wasn't as bad, or they've been wrong where it was worse than they said it was going to be. So I'm kind of the kind of person who, I'm just going to look out of the window and that's how bad it's going to be. If I see what's bad outside my window, then I know. I don't really want to trust anybody else but myself sometimes for accurate information. This is a great place to sled if it weren't for that fence and those trees. You would get too much speed going down and maybe end up crossing the road and everything. So it's not really a great place to sled on our property because of trees. Plenty of slopes, perfect inclines to get really good speed to go, but you might crash and kill yourself or get some kind of head injury. So never sliding down my property. But that's what Garrison is for, because Garrison has perfect places for sledding. So really what I should do, that's pretty, what I should do is buy some new saucer sleds, because those are fun and easy, and call one of my friends who loves snow as much as I do and see if she wants to meet me and we could go sledding in Garrison, right under the castle. You know, the castle that looks like Wizard of Oz and was supposedly the inspiration for the Wizard of Oz castle. That's a long story for another video. Anyway, it's a beautiful castle on top of a mountain in Garrison, and underneath is under the forest is a perfect place to sled. And that's where I usually go to do my sledding adventures. And the last time I did it, unfortunately, was so long ago. It was with my son, and we had the best time. And that's what I want to do again. I'm just walking really slowly down this incline because I love to sled, but I don't want to sled right now with a phone in my hand, and I don't want my phone to get any wetter than it already has on this adventure. But boy, nighttime walk in the snow is truly one of my favorite activities on this earth. There's something more magical about the snow at night than there is during the day. And is it my imagination, or did that sheet cake grow even more between the time I was down here before I went up? I don't know, it just looks bigger to me. One thing that is puzzling to me, I've looked at so many pictures of our past snows, and for some reason the sheet cake table looks taller than I remember in years past. But this bird bath in the past has come up to a complete cone shape, and it's not a cone shape yet. It's working on it, but it should have already been a cone shape as far as I'm concerned, because this has been so much snow and it's still not a cone shape. So I want to see if that happens between now and tomorrow morning. And you can see snow is going in the windows. I mean, the windows are pretty low, but it's creeping up now, because if you could see that window over there. I was looking at this other window earlier. Whoa! And seemed like, well, it's in the windowsill for some reason. It's interesting to see how snow works, because it's not where you think it should be, and it's where you wouldn't expect it to be. Just depends on the least bit of breeze to a lot of wind. And this storm doesn't even feel like a blizzard to me, because we've had almost zero wind. It's just been a constant snow event with almost no wind to speak of at all. I only saw one moment earlier today where the snow was going sideways. I'd say 99% of the day it was just going straight down. And even when it was going sideways, it wasn't really going very fast for very long. We'll have to deal with this tomorrow. But it's so nice that we have a Jeep, because it just plowed through the snow like whatever. Best machine we ever spent any money on. It's really covered though. Okay, I hate to bring this beautiful, heavenly, utopian adventure to close, but since I'm back at my house, I might as well go inside. And this is something I like to do as a gardener, because I hate to see my plants suffer with the weight of snow. So I always like to come out and sort of tap the snow off of them. I especially like to do this in my kitchen garden, where I have some special evergreens that I don't like the amount of weight that rests on their branches. I'm not going back there right now, but I might do these over here just because I'm close. That's a lot of snow. I can hear somebody over there. Well, maybe it's still the guy with the plow. It sounds more like somebody shoveling than plowing with a truck plow. It's very strange. Yeah, see. Poor plants. I know that coniferous trees are purposely created in cone shapes so that the snow falls off of them easily, and that they survive without their branches being broken off. But these are not coniferous, obviously, but they're evergreens, and they're sort of like privet hedge, and I just don't want them to break and be ugly at the front door of the house. So this is one of my pastimes, and it's not hard work or anything, so why not do it? There. Okay, something just moved. Was that an animal? I don't know what that was. Oh, that's much better. Ooh. on across the street. Here's some drama. Oh, speaking of cone shapes, that's a little more like a cone. This is our, it's not even our, I would have never purchased this bird bath. It was from the previous owner. It's just concrete and I don't like it. But anyway, I just left it here from buying the house. And I think I might move it though. I don't really enjoy it over here at all. I mean, I do let the birds obviously use it, but I don't get to enjoy them because it's a window I never use. But that's a cone shape. Oh, and look at there. The lights are on in our, what we refer to as our snug, where we watch telly. And looks like he started without me. So I guess I'll try to force myself to go in. Is the drama over across the street? I'm sure there were just, sounds like one of their cars is stuck in some ice and snow, but they shouldn't be driving it anyway. Whatever. Okay. Now you can see how high up we are from the street. So, don't want to get too close to that edge. Although I guess it wouldn't matter because the street is covered in a foot of snow, so it probably wouldn't hurt me if I did fall. At some point during the night, we may hear, or at least feel the vibration of the noisy official plows coming probably, I don't know, after midnight at some point. Okay, snow is in my boot now, so that's, I don't know how that could have happened right now. It waits and does it as I'm about to go inside. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. Going back in the house. Oh, these walking sticks. Okay, let's see. My kitty's probably on the sofa. Oh, great, now snow's coming up to the doorway. That's different. I'm glad I covered the wood. There he is again. Really? How many times are they going to plow that cul-de-sac? Anyway, so kitty. Whoa! Let me see. Okay. Turn off. Take off the boots. Take off the boots. I'm just covered in snow. Good God. I can't get the second boot off. Okay. Hold on. Need two hands. Need two hands. I'm not even sure 2 hands is gonna work. Oh my God. I don't know why that boot was so difficult. Okay. I'm just gonna walk over here in my icy socks. There's see little baby. Where's her head? Is this her head? Where's her head? There she is. Look at you with the kitty weedy. Can't tell. It's a baby kitty in there. Do I look like a snow bunny? Take a photo of me as a snow bunny. Take a photo of the lady as a snow bunny. Oh, I didn't turn it off.